What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch Season 1, Episode 10, the season finale of Silo. I'm so hyped. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you guys. You guys know me, I'm a yapper. I've made so many theories, so I've had so many discussions with you guys over the first 9 episodes of this show. For the season finale, I just want to hop straight into it. I will talk a lot throughout, obviously not over any important scenes, but I'll talk a lot throughout, and I'm probably going to have at least a 25-minute discussion at the end of the episode, so I am so hyped, I'm so excited, and I'm ready. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I am already a very decent amount of episodes ahead. I may be even already completely finished the second season of Silo over there, so check the YouTube comments if you're interested in what episode I'm currently on. And finally, most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, it really does help me out. Let's get into the season finale.
Everyone has to see this.
Everyone who?
Everyone.
You gonna display it?
It's up on every computer.
Holy shit.
Which is the lowest one? I need to get out of the up top and the mids.
There's one on 126.
Great.
Damn.
Go there.
No, wait. There are security teams on every level, and unless I'm mistaken, they're all looking for you. There's no
I
way
can
to-
get us there.
Okay, go and just give me the watch.
Nope, you're coming with us.
Like hell I am. You
Look, I just want my shits here.
He
running
is.
around.
Bernard is better, and he's gonna trace it back here. Do you want to stay?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Apparently Bernard's Bernard.
Assigned to Patrick Kennedy.
We need all Raiders to 22, all Raiders to 22.
Tell him the exact fucking apartment.
We need all Raiders to 22.
Stop saying 22. Say the exact fucking apartment so you get there in time. Jesus, dude, you're a little close there. Oh, gonna try and trap?
Not yet. The red light's on.
Beat him up and take the uniform. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a ladder? Okay. I was gonna say, we're not surviving this drop. Let's just calm down. I mean, we gotta watch out for falling fucking debris.
They searched the level. She's not there.
She would have been
Fucking, these guys can teleport from their eyes.
This is all my fault. When I sent you home, I thought
Do I trust Sims? Like, is he backstabbing Bernard?
Did you find anything that might explain why she had you arrest me the other day?
And you went through with it, too.
Did you find anything that might explain why she went to my apartment, threatening to kill my wife and my son?
They love getting angry and slamming things.
Deputy, I can't.
Is this something they knew the whole time? Because they could hold it over him?
Hey, is that a camera?
Yeah. Probably.
Give me.
It's already too late now.
The drive just popped on 126
Where?
at our hub.
At our hub, I wonder why. You know what the hell they're doing. Oh, he looks scared.
They found us.
Again, it's one of those things too. I'm a little scared too. There might be consequences to putting that video out everywhere.
Come on.
Scroll faster, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, is it good? Is it everywhere? Oh wow.
Shut your eyes. All of you, shut your eyes.
Did they not know about it at all? Oh my god.
Cover your faces. Do what he says. Move. You too, Robert.
He's the only one. Oh my god, dude. Are you gonna knock his ass out? But did the Forest see?
What happened? Did it shut down? Huh?
They shut everything down.
Wow.
It's over. You gotta go. Go now. Go now.
Go with him.
No. Wait, hey! What about the watch?
You freaking kidding?
Dude! You're getting my killed! Okay, at least give him the one thing he asked for. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kinda on his side for that shit.
The scene.
Could get you all killed?
You will unsee.
Oh my god.
She's not out on 26 anymore. Where is she? She's in the trash chute.
You guys should have thought of that a little earlier.
I
I see you.
Go to recycling, get anything heavy.
Wow, they're just fucking killing her. My heart is fucking beating, dude.
Get out of the next hatch! I've been told to knock you out of the chute.
She goes chucking trash down at her? Jesus Christ.
Get her?
I'm not sure.
You mean not sure? Look fucking down. She gonna do a fucking jump to the other side? It's like a video game QuickTime event. What the hell? Yo, she should be dead, dude. She should be fucking dead. It's good. Again, I don't have a huge problem because she's the main character and plot armor is in everything, you know what I mean? You need to have exciting moments in stories. There's no question about that. But I find it so funny how literally, like, every other character in this show, like, you expect to fucking, like, die because there's, like, zero plot armor, and she's just indestructible. I love it.
Officials here.
What? Wait, how did they know she was
I
here?
told them.
Come on, bro.
There's nowhere that we could hide her they wouldn't find. They tear Mechanical apart. Everybody in the Down Deep would pay the price.
And you a traitor, motherfucker. I know. Hide that shit. Hide the hard drive.
All things considered, it would have been better if you'd stayed in the midst with your dad when you were 13 years old.
Listen to me. There are things I need to tell you, okay?
Ah, don't cut away from that conversation. I want to hear that.
She's not going anywhere.
Hey! Don't.
Just back off. He'll kill you. But will he? He seems to be deep undercover or some shit.
Get out.
Wait, she can't.
Shut up.
Listen, she
Shut
can't
the
leave.
fuck up.
She hasn't left here in 25 years.
I said shut the fuck up.
Rob,
This is her.
you, over there, now.
I assume Bernard knows about why she's in here as well.
Very differently right now.
Man, bitch, what you gonna do?
How many families do you think ask the same about you?
Do you know what I do?
Rob,
Do you?
Rob! Wait outside with your team.
Damn.
Been able to do.
Bernard is ballsy as fuck.
You would have killed everyone in the silo.
People can handle the truth.
I would expect her to fucking put a knife up to her throat. Was she able to transfer that shit somehow?
So I don't run again.
Really more for show. I have a proposal, a deal for you.
You come out safely, or I'm killing everyone you've ever fucking known.
Tell me what happened to George.
If you cooperate, I can do better than tell you.
I'll bring you to him. I'll show you. Oh, fuck. Oh, I just realized what the hell that dent is. Oh, that's fucking horrifying. Oh my god.
I better get back to the control room, give Knox more of the silent treatment.
Shirley,
He turned Jules in. You would have at least made those assholes find her on their own.
Yeah.
because I'm such a hero. Too scared to walk out that door.
What happened to you in the past?
Knox had no choice.
He had a choice. We all had a choice.
What did she tell you? Did she just tell you information? Is there a camera in here? Did you hide something? Did you transfer that information? Was she threatened to stay? Is that why she's so scared? Because of something she did in the past, you know what I mean? Surely fucking Knox gonna walk by and see this like a fucking unicorn. Obviously been tasked to do something. I got goosebumps. No, I got goosebumps for a fucking old lady leaving her room. Just scared like to stay alone because the wife left or...
Walker. What are you doing?
Grab my arm, let's fucking go up. Whoa!
Carla. Martha. You look well.
Why do I got tears in my eyes? What's going on?
Is this about that fucking heat tape?
is. You know that stun of hers brought Judicial down? And that head of IT asshole, the one who became mayor? Why do they care so much? Your tape is way better than theirs.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't make any sense. Unless it does.
Is there a secret to everything? How they pull this shit off? I don't know.
If she tells anyone what she sees, we'll have to bring them in.
She won't. We made a deal.
I don't know, my man. You know, again, she's the main character, and I have faith that she will succeed in her plans or anything like that. So, but I do want to see this shit.
Put a surveillance of George Wilkins on the stairs.
Jesus, you want to see him get thrown his ass over, or I don't know, maybe he did actually kill himself to
No.
do something.
How much do you want to see?
Go to where they stop.
Jesus Christ.
I need water.
We believe he deliberately stopped in front of a camera. By then he knew what they looked like.
Damn.
Don't be stupid. You take one more step,
Go in closer.
and I will be very stupid.
What do you want?
You were ordered to take me alive, right?
Yeah.
Trumbull did it?
So someone could torture me until I gave up the hard drive and the people I worked with?
No, they just want to talk to you.
You are not a good
Baller motherfucker.
Well,
Aww. Oh my god! How did Trump... Dude, Trumbull's a fucking bum. Why is George the most romantic motherfucker that's ever lived? The suit is... No, the suit... You got something... The suit sabotage. The suit is what kills you, man. She fucking find the blueprints to the suit and gonna figure out a way to fucking reverse engineer a way to stop however it kills you. Does the heat tape fucking have poison in it? I don't know.
I am.
Surprised they let him in.
Why'd you say you wanted to go out? Was it something I could...
Dad, they're killing me. It's quite evident.
I didn't know you were such a good cook. It's really good.
Keep him in the dark.
Bad for an old guy.
No. She's not dying. Although, again, I would love it in some sick and twisted fucking way. I would love it if she does die. As in, like, solves everything, but is able to get it out to others. Gonna let him go, or are we punishing him? Or giving him a raise to keep his mouth shut? I would kill him. Fucking admitting there are microphones in the place. He can't walk away knowing there are microphones.
In part to your cooperation, we have Juliet Nichols in custody.
What's going to happen to her?
I'd be more concerned about what happens to you.
I helped you.
Yes. And in recognition of that, you will not be sent out to clean.
But he knows information about microphones.
Go to the mines.
And cameras. You tried to fucking play it off as it wasn't cameras. Jesus.
It's a shame. Because you have so much natural talent. So much intellectual curiosity. To sit in the cafeteria night after night, alone.
Trying to get game.
In the sky. You'll see no lights in the mines.
Oh my god, it's like banishing someone to hell.
Iron ore will set you straight.
We have mines, like these just straight up mines. Like we can like travel away technically. Not like not that there's it to somewhere, but sensor wool. Is the heat tape the wool to clean? So what did they slip in? They slipped in something.
Walk says if you eat them all, maybe you won't fit into the suit. You gotta taste at least one. I know, she said you should take the whole box. For luck.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Take the fucking box. So what are they, like, is there like poisonous gas in the suit and we're gonna like tie it off? I don't know how this shit works, man. I wanted. I wanted.
The truth is, I love you.
They're good in supply. What did it say?
No fear. They're good in supply.
Dude, I'm gonna. You guys know me. I'm not gonna reading these the handwriting on these letters. I thought double was douse for the entire season. So
The mayor and judicial are gonna grant me an exemption.
that's not what she wants to hear, is it? My heart's beating.
He's such a stickler for the rules. I can't officially swear him in until...
Till I'm dead.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
He'll make a great sheriff. Probably should have been him from the beginning.
Why? So why did he?
You regret taking the job?
Why did he want her to stay the sheriff for a little bit?
Still the fucking tape.
No. Your troubles started at conception.
Jesus.
Your parents weren't supposed to have children.
Obviously.
But accidents happen.
So sending me outside, that's your way of putting things right?
Hardly. Every human life has value. You've been of great service to the silo. But once you became sheriff and you started to look into Wilkins' death,
I outlived my usefulness.
you became a mortal threat to our survival.
I don't survive. Well, the status quo. We can survive other ways.
Watch the gauges day and night. And if the pressure got too high or too low, you made adjustments. Because if you didn't...
That's what I'm doing.
Boom. Well, I am an engineer too. But instead of a generator, I keep the silo running safely. When Allison Becker and
Justify her actions, that's okay. I'm sure he genuinely thinks he's doing everything correctly.
You know the display is a lie. So why don't you just tell people that it's okay to go outside?
Double reverse.
How about the door?
It's
The
a double
massive door
reverse.
made of steel at the bottom of the silo that George found. Why don't you tell people about that?
Did he know about that?
The founders left us with many mistakes.
So I would assume that he's giving orders, but lost to time. He doesn't know everything. Absolutely everything.
Dressed for the occasion. Congratulations, by the way. You've attracted the largest crowd we've ever had for a clean.
Well,
Even larger than
it's gonna be a show.
as the founders in their wisdom knew they would.
Again, I knew they would. It's another fake display out there. So is there heat again? Like, what would the heat tape do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does the heat tape kill them, or? Damn, she's a fucking celebrity, obviously. I have fucking goosebumps, man.
You have been
She gonna
charged
survive
with
out there.
and
She gonna
convicted
walk.
of violating the cardinal law of our society. Any spoken request to leave the silo is granted, but it is irrevocable. You have been asked to clean.
Is it like a different tape she's gonna take off and like protect herself with it, or?
We do not know why we are here. We do not know who built the silo.
We're about to find out pretty goddamn soon.
Know why everything outside the silo is as it is. We do not know when it will be safe to go outside. We only know that that day is not this day. Juliet Nichols, on behalf of all the people of the silo, I hope you will clean, so that we will see the world outside our sanctuary.
Come on, don't you dare leave me on a fucking terrible cliffhanger.
Juliet Nichols, have you any last words?
Watch this.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, that's a shot, man. How the hell do they kill you with this? This suit kills you. Does it pump gas? Is there poison somewhere? I don't know. How does this heat tape help? It's another thing to this door, like the door at the bottom, like obviously it isn't the same thing as the top door. It isn't just another exit, so it leads to somewhere else. Is that the fuck? Is that poison gas? Is it sucking it into your fucking suit? I don't know. They're gonna fucking leave me on a cliffhanger. They're gonna leave me on a cliffhanger. I know that they are. Fucking fraudulent ass bird. Are they replaying the same fucking thing over and over on it too? They are. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. So this is CGI as well. So either this wasteland is the real, or there's a third thing that's the actual reality. Drop that shit right in front of them. Got fucking. Oh damn, she's just.
It won't be much longer.
You saying that out in the open?
Before she reaches the tree.
That what did the heat tape? How did the heat tape stop it? So I think there is a wasteland out there, but the air is still breathable. Like, no, she just tripped over something. The display's fucked up. She just tripped over a rock or some shit. She's still good.
She knows.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Gonna try to prove a way to fuck up the... Damn. He gonna lock himself in a safe ass room. He knows a rebellion's about to start. Are you gonna show me, or are you gonna cut it right here? Take the helmet off. Shit ain't real. Is it a city? Is it fucking more thingies? More little crater thingies? Oh, wow. Oh, shit, dude. My heart's fucking beating, dude. Whoa. Just a city, bro. Destroyed city. Did he purposefully shut it off? Get him a message. I'm like, what do you do? Like, do you send a message? I don't know. Oh my god. Are those all silos? It can't be. How big is that area? Jesus Christ! Like post-nuclear warfare or something like that? I don't know. Oh, that was a great finale, man. That was a really good finale. Before I get into specifics, I do it for every sort of season finale that I watch. Just real quick, I'm gonna rank it compared to all season ones of TV I've ever watched. Obviously, I'll say this, but there's recency bias involved. You know, if I ranked it maybe 3 months, 6 months down the line, it might be a little different spot. But I'm gonna see where it ranks. Just a quick little look-see. Severance. I definitely think I liked the Severance season, the pilot. I liked Silo's pilot more than Severance's pilot. I think pilot. I think I did end up liking Severance season 1 a little more. I think maybe about like 15th. I think that's a really good spot for it. And maybe a little higher. It's around like the 13 to 15 range, maybe something like that. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I liked it. You know, the twists and the turns. Again, this isn't indicative of the show, but I'm pretty sure I've said this. I've said it on my channel before. I love Mr. Box shows. it could be a bad show. You know, like this. It could be like a 1 out of 10 show. With like, you know what I mean? And it just has mysteries and plot twists and subverts your expectations. But for some reason, I would love it. So seeing a show that's actually good quality and is in that genre just makes me fall the fucking love. You know what I mean? Like it just hooks me, man. I love the mystery. I loved everything about it. Obviously, I'm gonna get into some stupid ass theories here. I'm gonna get into some weird shit. Okay, but hey, I'm ready for it. So let me get into it. I've written down a couple things, and obviously, I like writing down or reading what I write because it's just literally like door, gas, silos. It's like basic kindergarten words just to help my conversation a little bit. So, I'm just gonna with the tape. I'm just going to assume that it's good quality tape, and maybe the other shit is the shit they normally use is bad quality. I'm going it looked like a wasteland up there. Like it looked horrible, like post-apocalyptic. I would assume nuclear warfare type shit. But I don't even necessarily know if I would assume the top is non-habitable. Uninhabitable, is that the word? But I think that the poison comes from that little, like the like the weird, I don't even know how to, the gas. That's the fucking word, Jesus Christ. I think that the real poison comes from that gas that they put on you. And because the original tape is poor quality, it, you know, maybe they don't, I don't know, that part's a little, I would assume the bad quality tape lets air get in somehow, and that's how it poisons you. And using good tape allowed her to, you know, walk out there more. The question is, connected to the wasteland thing, I say that, obviously, looking at the way that the top looks, and I would assume that that's a big city, maybe, again, it kind of feels like we're in Georgia, and maybe that's Atlanta, but, it kind of, again, I don't think that the top is habitable at all, but I also don't think it's like a on contact, you're dead sort of thing. It's probably just like, yeah, there's no food up there. You know what I mean? There's no water. You're gonna starve or be dehydrated or some shit. So there's no like, you know what I mean? But the gas kills you immediately, or you know what I mean, pretty soon. And I would assume, because I'm trying to think here, they obviously don't want people to see the other silos, and I would assume that it's like VR, you know what I mean? So, like, if you walk too far away from the VR, like Juliet did, if you walk too far away, the VR fucks up, and you know what I mean, it doesn't work anymore because you're not in the area. So I would assume that the purpose of trying to get people to clean is to time out the VR. Well, not time is to make it so that they don't get over the hill, so the VR stays intact, if that makes any sense. But seeing those other silos, that's great. Like, I just want to say this. I've mentioned my love of mystery box shows. When you've watched a lot of mystery box shows, you just start to question everything. And look, I want to make this very clear. I'm not smart. Like, you guys know from my discussions, I probably say I had like a 30 to 70 guesses correctly. You know what I mean? So that's an okay statistic, I guess. But like I said, the one thing that it ingrains into your mind after you watch so many mystery shows is that, you know, you have to question everything. So when I'm immediately told, hey, all of society, all of humanity is left in this silo, is there more silos? Is there more humanity somewhere? Is the top hospitable? Hospitable? Is the top habitable? I'm not good with words, guys, you can tell. If they tell me that there's a wasteland out there, is it livable up there? But I'll say, again, I didn't have like facts or logic to back it up. I just sort of guessed. But I did guess that it's a reverse sort of situation. I think in episode 2 when Holston went up there. So I'm happy with myself about that. Obviously, I went back and forth. I wasn't like confident with it. I went back and forth with my theories throughout the season. But I did guess that pretty quickly as an option that could happen. Let me write down Bernard. I need to talk about Bernard. So there is a shit ton of silos. It looked like there was hundreds. And again, it looked like It looked like, I would assume, nuclear warfare. Because especially, like, we're in silos, we're in bunkers, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to think of, like, other, like, humanity-threatening natural disasters or anything like that. Like, you know, I don't think a fucking meteor would do that shit. I don't think an earthquake would do what's up top. And especially because there's so many, like, huge man-made bunkers, I would assume it has to be nuclear warfare. I would assume that, you know, obviously I think we're in the United States. The United States had some, it was being threatened, you know what I mean? And they went and did, like, a giant, massive, like, building a bunker project to, like, save humanity or save, not humanity, save United States citizens or anything like that. So I'm interested to, because that's another thing too, that again, you start to question the questions. It looks like, again, I'm going to assume that we're near Atlanta because we had the Georgia book. You know, it looks like Atlanta's fucked up, and if Atlanta's fucked up, you'd have to assume that the United States is fucked up. If the United States is fucked up, you would then also be led to believe, or just automatically think, oh, well, the rest of the world. The entire world, you know, might be terrible. You can't live up there. But could also be plot twists. Maybe there are habitable spots on the surface in different places. Maybe certain countries didn't get involved with the conflict, and, you know what I mean? Or maybe whoever was allied with the United States were the people who were, you know, completely blown up by, you know, the nuclear warfare, and the people who bombed the United States and allies, they know that the area is fucking, you know, destroyed by toxic waste or whatever. There's no need to go over there for like hundreds and hundreds of years. So I don't know. I got a lot of theories running through my head. Again, that's what I wanted to say. Talking about whether or not the top is breathable or anything like that. It looked terrible. It looked like a wasteland up there. But the poison that the silo gives you is or our silo at least. The poison that our silo gives you kills you quickly. But you're still going to run out of oxygen because, again, I don't believe that up there is hospitable. So we're going to need to go somewhere fast. You know what I mean? And the only option looks to be another silo. I would assume that she's going to try to get to a camera and, you know, hello, hello, let me in. That'd be the only thing that I can really think of to, like, logically explain how she could survive a situation like this, but time will tell, of course. But in regards to that too, because again, the vibe I got from Bernard this episode, like, he's in the dark too. You know what I mean? And Sims is considerably more in the dark, and obviously I think Sims and Camille, or maybe, you know what I mean, working for the good of the people. So, you know what I mean? But again, I also think that, and again, I said this multiple times, in a sick and twisted way, I think that Bernard is also working for the good of the people. He thinks what he's doing is correct. And I've just got a whole bunch of theories. Like, first of all, where's he going at the end of that? Is he just finding, like, a safe and secure bunker because he knows that there's about to be a rebellion and he wants to save himself? Again, I don't think that that's the case because I kind of feel like, I don't know. There's 100% other silos, and I will say, I don't know the exact, like, fucking mileage or, like, how big they are, because they were, like, really fucking close together. But I think that the craters are probably a little bigger than they look on first glance, you know what I mean? They might be, like, miles, or, you know what I mean? They might be bigger than I thought. But maybe there's, again, he's being paged or whatever. Maybe there's, like, maybe paging is, like, another silo calling a silo, you know, over or something like that, or you know what I mean? Or even, because another thing too, we talk about this 140-year rebellion. Immediately, I'm gonna talk for like fucking hours, and it's not gonna be a good conversation. I'm gonna just keep talking in circles. If there's a rebellion 140 years ago, that might have cut off contact with other silos. Maybe the original goal was that the silos were all in contact. Like, obviously, we're in the United States, you know what I mean? So we're not, like, putting different factions in different places. I would assume the original goal, the original intent of the silos was just to make safe spaces for smaller groups of people, and then maybe have them have contact with each other. Maybe there's, like, a silo council or whatever that maybe Bernard is a part of. You know, maybe the leaders of IT are all. But also, maybe Bernard is shut all. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe Bernard is shut off because from the rebellion and it fucked up the communication and all that, but I don't know. He's getting paged from somewhere, so I don't know. But that's another thing too. If there are other silos, I don't think that there's like a king silo. You know what I mean? Like there's not one silo in charge of everyone else. I would think. Silo 18. It's probably 18th. They're probably the 18th silo. That's why he has that. That's why 18 is prevalent. And by the I'll gotta talk about that too. I don't think that there would be a situation where there's one silo in charge of everyone else. It's like it's an equal thing. I would assume. But I don't know. Because, again, by far Bernard is the most, known person. You know what I mean? He knows... He doesn't know everything, but he knows so much more than everyone else. He knows that the top is uninhabitable. He knows that the best course to save humanity, he would think, is to keep everyone in the silo. My question is, does he know that there are other silos? Or does he think that his silo is the last remaining one? Again, how segmented are these silos? Is there communication from the top dogs in all of them? Or are there some that have been completely cut off from society? Or are there some that are like completely like... You know what I mean? That's another thing too I was talking about a couple... last episode, maybe even this episode, I don't know. Yeah, it's this episode talking about Lucas going mining. Like, mining. Like, again, those things look pretty close. How far are our fucking mines? Like, can we dig into another place? And speaking about digging, I would 100% assume that the door at the bottom is a door to another silo. Again, maybe originally, before Rebellion, the doors were open. Maybe the doors are like something that, like, again, not like willy-nilly, like any random family can go, hey, I'm moving to silo 69. You know what I mean? It's not something you can do like that, but maybe it's a case of like, under like emergency circumstances, we can open the door. But I don't think, again, if there's a door to another silo, the water cannot be there for like original purpose. You know what I mean? The water is either a side effect or a cover-up, or, you know what I mean? So I would originally think that in the silos base form, there was no water there. Maybe during the rebellion or a little before the rebellion, it was flooded to keep them, you know what I mean, even more segmented from other silos. I don't know. And now, thinking here too, and how, like, again, looks like maybe in nuclear warfare, huge, hundreds, maybe thousands of silos. This is like a governmental oriented program. Is there like descendants of like presidents or Congress or whatever? Are they still, like I said, are the people like paging Bernard, like, are they like the government, the United States government, that are like, you know what I mean, still trying to order people around? Is there like, I don't know. So there's another thing too we got to talk about. If there's multiple silos, it feels like the silos are unconnected. You know what I mean? It feels like the silos are all self-serving. You know what I mean? They can survive by themselves. But maybe there is connections between them. And maybe, like I said, maybe it was nuclear warfare and we're waiting out the day or a time period in which the top is habitable so we can go back up. Maybe some weird, like, silo council or, United States government is, like, purposefully killing certain silos so that the combined, like, maybe oxygen or the combined water supply or whatever is kept to a manageable amount. You know what I mean? If a silo gets too big or has too many people or is using too many resources, maybe we just kill them and, you know what I mean, raid them or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of shit here. Because it's I wanted to talk about Bernard and how, like I said, Bernard knows the most out of everyone in the silo, but Bernard is in the dark. It feels like Bernard is getting orders from someone or something. Again, we're in nuclear warfare too. I would not be surprised. I keep saying AI. Maybe there's like an AI, like robot thing that's like, keeping humanity safe or whatever, that was like made by the government to, like, you know what I mean, to keep humanity safe. A silo council, government, whatever. He's getting orders. He's being told he's doing the same thing to Sims as what's being done to him. No questions. do what I say. Like, I'll give you a little bit to let you in the light a little bit. You have more power than the people below you, but you do not have as much power as me. You do what I tell you to do. So, because he was completely surprised by that door. Well, so that maybe throws, again, that door is 100% a door to the silo. So either Bernard does not know of the existence of other silos, okay, and he's just being given orders by some nameless words on a screen or text or phone call or whatever that he doesn't know about, and he thinks of it as like some godlike entity or some protector, you know what I mean? Or, again, maybe they lied and said all of the, you know what I mean, communication or all the, you know, meeting between silos is, there's no way to get to it, you know what I mean? The only way to get to another silo is through the top, and the top is unhospitable, so we can't go, you know what I mean? I don't know. And again, in a situation like that, you know what I mean? Now we also have to think about this. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so many layers that it could go. I said this a couple episodes ago. Like, this is why I love mystery box shows, because they all sort of not follow the same format as in like they're repetitive, but it's as simple as this. You start a mystery box show in the dark. You know nothing. The audience knows nothing. The characters know nothing. We have to find something out. And typically near the end of the first season, a big discovery is made that changes the entire landscape of how you thought the story was going, and this has done that. It's made me go, okay, there's so many stories we can now tell. If there is a silo council, or the United States government is still in charge or whatever, have they been taken over? Okay? Has there been a huge rebellion in that aspect? That, you know, maybe there originally is some sort of council or you know, ways to communicate between silos that was like a way to keep the, you know what I mean, society good and all that, but maybe they were taken over. Maybe there's, I don't want to say evil, but maybe there's evil people running it, and they have purposefully segmented the silos. Maybe 140 years ago, all the silos were in contact with each other, but this, you know what I mean, I don't know, it's a terrorist group. It's maybe a terrorist group, you know what I mean, like took over the people who were in charge of the silos and purposefully flooded and broke down, you know, everything. I don't know. Because that's another thing too that I want to think about. There are so many silos there. Again, if there isn't communication between Bernard and others, and even if there is a little bit of communication, hundreds of years, shit can change really fast. I bet our cultures are different, our laws are different, everything could be different. Some might even be completely wiped out. Like, so there might be failed silos. You know? My question is this, and just what I'm thinking here, and again, I would assume nuclear warfare, a whole bunch of bunkers to keep United States citizens safe. Why are there so many separate bunkers? If we had all of the fucking resources of the United States, why did we just not make one giant bunker? You know what I mean? Was it just to keep a small subsection of humanity safe so that in case... It's not... Maybe it's something like they didn't want to put all their eggs in one basket. If we just make one giant bunker, there's a chance that there could be catastrophic failure. Whereas if we segment them, there's chances for humanity to survive. You know, the chances rise significantly. Some may fail, some may die. There may be some severe malfunctions, but I don't know. I'm fucking like out of breath or something. What else do I have written down here? I have that's all. That's all. I talked about everything that I have written down. I got a lot of shit running through my mind, and I'm so insanely hyped. Like, I'm so hyped, man. I feel like for the first season, I did a good job with my theories and my thoughts. Obviously, I wasn't correct on a majority of things, but it's almost funny. I feel like I made my best predictions after episodes 1 and 2. And what was the show? I forget what show. Damn. So there was a show that I'm watching. I watch it for the channel. I'm completely blanking on it, and I feel really bad. But the style of the show, it was like, it felt like I could predict the correct thing after a couple episodes, and then it would hold off on the reveal of the twist for just a little longer than I expected, to the point where I gave up on it. And it feels like that sort of happened with this, in the sense of I feel like I had really good just like starting off ideas in the first couple episodes, and then I didn't necessarily find the correct pieces of information to back up why I thought that. So my original gut reactions were correct, it's just I didn't support them in any way, so I can't take credit for getting a correct prediction, if that makes any sense. I really like the show. Moving on, again, if I have some other theories or anything major like that, I'll spit them out. But let me move on to the characters real quick. Again, I'm obviously with Martha. I really liked Martha this episode. I want to know why she was so scared to leave, because again, she seemed to have a good relationship with Carla, and I do remember. I don't even know if I kept it in my YouTube reaction, but I know I forgot Carla's name a couple episodes ago, and I called Carla someone else, if that makes sense. I called someone else Carla because I didn't know why Carla was written down, but I remember Carla. You know, there seemed to be a good relationship there. Why is she so scared? Because, again, I keep wanting to think that, like, Martha knows significantly more than I originally thought, but at the same time, I feel like if she did know a lot more, then she would have told Juliet. She would have, she would have known some of this stuff. So my gut reaction now is that she was on the precipice of knowing information in the past and was shut down, was threatened, what, you know what I mean? So, or it could just be something simple as she had a bad breakup with her wife, and the anxiety of, the real world, interacting with people, just, left her sitting in a room for her entire life. That could definitely be it. But I'll have to see more about that. I really liked Bernard. I felt that Bernard, again, I liked Bernard and Sims so far because it feels like they're layered. It feels like their motivations or their reasonings, their justifications aren't like, I'm evil, I hate humanity. No, there's reasons for why they're doing things. At the end of the day, they're probably not correct, but they feel that they're justified from their perspective. In a like understanding what I'm understanding their position, it's the only way that they know that they can do things. Bernard, again, is in the dark from the people above him, but he knows some truths. He knows that the outside is not habitable, so he doesn't want people to go there. He doesn't want people to leave. He wants to help save people's lives, I would feel. I really liked him. I thought that again, I love this season. Like, I don't want anyone to, you know what I mean? But it's obviously not a 10 out of 10 season for me. I did have, again, not complaints as in, like, it was piss poor. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, hey, a little bit better here, a little bit better there. I will say that Bernard, I feel like, didn't get as much time. But you could argue that, he's purposefully there to be, like, a lurking in the dark, like, smaller figure than he actually is, which I'm fine with that. But I really do think that his presence was very much amazing in the last 3 episodes. I would have wanted that throughout the entire season. I really liked him. I liked Sims. I liked all the acting in the show. I'm very interested to see Sims and his wife and their true intentions and what's going on with that. I'm very interested to learn about flame keepers and that, like breeding out. So, like, I'm interested in that. The syndrome. What is the syndrome? Is the syndrome just something as simple as, like, fucking sunlight deficiency, or is it, you know what I mean? Is it something more sinister? Is it something purposefully given to people, like, or is it are they trying to breed it out? Is it a consequence of breeding out? I'm very excited to see Billings get some shine, because obviously I would assume, at least for the first couple episodes, Juliet is not going to be in our silo. I would assume that Billings would then take the protagonistic POV of the silo for a little bit while he goes on his little searchy search. And obviously, again, I talk about the structure. I loved the structure. I loved seeing Holston and Allison on the right track, and they, like, get a taste of the correctness. But obviously, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't turn out. It doesn't tune out. And that's another. The bodies aren't there at the top, and obviously I would think that's why Holston took off his helmet, so because his wife wasn't there and he wanted to see his wife, so he took it off to see his wife. In regards to that, the bodies weren't there for Juliet. Like, there was no bodies there. Is it? Am I oh, they actually did survive. They just passed out. The gas doesn't kill people. Or is it just like it's so fucking inhospitable up there that the bones and the shit are fucking washed away? You know what I mean? Something like that. I would assume it's that second thing. But I really like the format. I loved Holston and Allison like getting a taste of the correct answer, going on their little journeys, and getting shut down. And, you know, third time's a charm. Juliet's going to get that shit done. And I like seeing, I would hope that Billings is going to go. Again, it's not going to be an exact repeat of Juliet because, you know what I mean? I would assume that Bernard and Sims are going to be a lot more closed off and a little better at hiding this shit and, you know, making the loose ends not as noticeable. But, you know, Billings still has that piece of paper, and I don't know what the paper is. I haven't gone back and, like, studied the screenshot or anything like that. I don't know what the paper is. I don't know what was so important about, you know, because obviously that whole book changed his mindset. I would feel. And I thought he was going to talk to his wife about it, but maybe he's scared that he's being listened to. So I got to watch that. But I really liked Billings. Again, more than anyone, and it's obvious, but like Billings to me was like the most pure-hearted, like root for, like, you know what I mean? As in, like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, Juliet is a great character. She's rough around the edges purposefully. She's an asshole. She's, you know what I mean? She's doing things for the good. Like, she's trying to help people out, but also her origins or her original goals come from a little bit of a selfish desire. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But, you know, Billings is the most pure, like, oh my god, dude, he's an angel. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed him. Obviously, Juliet was great. I loved everything about her. Badass. The only complaint, really, and I think Juliet was the only character that suffered from this. The plot armor was a little strong, but again, I can't complain. I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? I said this a couple episodes ago. Every show has plot armor. Okay? Sometimes it's a little more noticeable than others, but, you know, every main character who survives a long time in a show has plot armor because the plot needs to survive with the main character. So I don't have any major complaints about that, but sometimes it was a little like, okay. I would maybe assume, so I'm thinking about next season, okay? Our main, I don't know, no, I don't know. Juliet isn't going to be in our silo, and I'm going to assume silo 18. So I'm going to say that. I would assume she isn't going to be in Silo 18 for a couple episodes, at least one episode, a couple episodes, maybe the whole season, I don't know. So in our Silo, we're going to have some characters we follow. We're going to follow Billings, and he's going to go on his little mission. I would assume that we're also going to follow the mechanical team, and they're going to go search for that door. I would assume that Juliet not only told her about the tape, but also the door. So they're going to go try to find that door. I would assume that they're going to be our main... or another group of main characters we can follow for the first, well, not first, but we can follow those characters for the second season as they, you know what I mean, sort of try to open that door, maybe to let Juliet in from another silo. Billings is going to do his shit with that paper, get down to the bottom of it. Sims is obviously trying to, he has ulterior motives. He's maybe on the good side. I don't even want to say that Bernard is on the bad side either, you know what I mean, because I don't think he's evil. He's in the dark. And you could almost argue that because he's in the dark a little less than the people below him, that he's even more in a tough position because, you know what I mean, he thinks he's doing it for the good of everyone, but I don't know. I think that's all the main characters. At least I loved all the characters. I really did. Lucas, I want some more Lucas. I like him. I love Avi Nash. I jokingly said it. Whenever he was first introduced in like episode 2 or 3 or something, he did only get like one scene an episode. But I want to see how, because then obviously if he's going to the mines I would assume are down below. Maybe he could rub up against the mechanical and, you know, find into that team and help and say I knew Juliet. So there's a lot of different avenues we can go here. Again, I loved the series. I loved the season. I'm so excited for the second season. I think that's all I gotta say about the characters. I love the plot. I love the theories. I hope I had some good theories for some good. You know, I hope I had a good discussion for you guys. But I think that's gonna be it for me. I will see you guys next week for the season 2 premiere. If there's others, I think there's 10 episodes. Second season? Yeah, I think there's 10. either 10 or 12, but I'm almost positive it's 10. So I'm very excited. So I'm technically halfway caught up to the show. So please let me know in the comments, or whether it's on Patreon or YouTube or whatever. Is there like an announcement date for like season 3? Or I don't want to look anything up. I don't want to get spoiled. But like, is it in the works? Is it being filmed? Is it being shot? Is it still not announced or whatever? Let me know. But I think that's it for me. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week for the season 2 premiere. Like I said, if you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I am probably already done the season, so check that out if you're interested. And finally, and most importantly, if you like my content, you like my salad reactions, you like my stupid-ass theories that probably aren't correct, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, it really does help me out. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.